Hello all. I just picked up this Viagrow clone starting system and I really like it. I want to share it with you. But first, if you could go and like and subscribe, that I would really appreciate it. Thanks. Now this kit, the cloning kit comes with a light, LED light, and it comes with a pump. And it also comes with these cloning discs. They're different colors, so if you have different, species or type of clones you're doing, you can color code them. Now these spread open. You put your clone in there. Now this doesn't come with your root hormone. So the root hormone helps your sticks to grow roots. And from talking to the growers I know, they have informed me that they have a gel that works better than any of them. They normally are a powder, and you put them in water, the tips of the cuttings, and then you dip them in the powder. But with this, it's a gel. So you're just going to put some of the gel on the end, rub it around on it, and stick it in to the disc. Now this is unique because it has everything you need. Basically, you may have to pick up a couple of things, but anyway, they have this light which comes with on-off switch and also a dimmer. Take the light off and you have the little top here, like a greenhouse top. It has some vent holes if it gets too hot in there. Right now I don't have any problem with heat, but as you can see, instead of using, here, let me show you real quick. Instead of using it for clones, I used it for seed starter and it worked great. Now what I did was, you're not going to use these discs for cloning, but I picked up these peat discs. Okay, so I put the peat discs in here. There's 24 spots. I put them in, you put some water in the top of them, and then they start to grow. And once they grow, then you take your seed and you push it in the top of each one. Now underneath is a watering system. So you have your watering system, and believe it or not, this thing is watering from the bottom, but with these peat discs, they absorb all the water and it goes all the way through the cup. I wanted to show you how this pump works. So that's plenty of water. I don't want to leave it run too long, but that's plenty of water to water your plants. These have been in here. Oops, almost dropped it. You got to make sure it fits in the groove here. All right, there we go, all secure. These have been in here for about 10 days. And I've got cucumbers, peppers, tomatoes, but I decided that I wanted to have a garden because we live 10 miles from the nearest produce, and every time we want produce we got to drive 10 miles, and it would be much nicer to just walk out in the backyard and pick some fresh produce. I was always into the fresh produce in the backyard, but somehow I got out of that rhythm and that habit, and I want to start it all over again. One, because it's more convenient, but two, it's cheaper. Produce has gone through the roof, and even the small plants that you buy to plant in the garden are expensive. Let's put it this way, when I was in landscaping 20 years ago, I paid the same amount for a whole flat of plants as you pay for one plant right now. So that is very expensive. So I decided I'm going to get this kit and I'm going to grow my own plants, plant them in the backyard, and I'll have my own produce. make my life a lot easier. So I recommend this thing. It's working really well. And like I said, you got the light, you got the water, everything is here. You have the dimmer switch on off for the light, and you can also, if you want, put a timer on your pump. If you want to, you know, I just come in basically once or twice a week and turn the pump on, because these peat pods, they keep the water in pretty well, and you don't want the plants to be too wet. And like I said, watering from the bottom with these peat pots, it just absorbs all the water, and there's no mess. You don't have to disrupt the plants from the top, and it works really well. And now what I'll do is you can take these little peat pots with the plant in it when they get big enough and just plant them right in the ground when it gets warm enough, and boom, you got your plants. So I highly recommend it, and I recommend that all of you start growing more of your own stuff, because we are becoming so dependent off the system to just bring everything to us. And I think we need to get that independence back and start doing some of the things on our own again. Hey, have a good one. Like and subscribe. Share it.